Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things beauty, hair, fashion, and lifestyle. It's Lady M here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you my thoughts and a little bit of demo, 3 looks with the new Natasha Zendo palette. I have it right here. So yeah, I'm giving you 3 looks, and I'm gonna let you guys know what my thoughts are. I'm also gonna compare it to a couple other palettes that she has, you know, to let you know, do we really need it or not? You know what I'm saying? But before we hop into the video with all the deets and all the tea on this Zendo palette, if you aren't already subscribed, then make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're there, make sure you turn on your notification bells to be notified whenever I upload new videos. All right, so let's get right into this Natasha Denona Zendo palette and the 3 looks. Yes, and this is one of the looks, okay? All right, let's go. We're about to get into the first look with the Zendo palette. My face is done, my eyes prime, under eye set, and this is what we're gonna be using today. Zendo. I have used this palette already off camera, but I just wanted to come and create a look with you today. Yes, using the Z palette. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys in. So going in with Calm, and this is the shade Calm. We're going in with her, and I'm just going to put that in my transition area and also in my crease area as well. I do have some creasing going on my eyes, so. I was excited to pick this up, but honestly, I was kind of torn because I really felt like we already have this palette. I'm not gonna lie. I have the bronze palette, and I feel like certain parts of this reminds me of the brands of the bronze palette. And then I also have, oh my gosh, the Tropic. I have the Golds, I think is the name of it. The Gold palette. It had came out like one holiday, Christmas, and it has like the greens. So like, I just feel like this is like a combination palette, but I still wanted it anyway. This is one of Natasha's $65 palette, so I'm not mad at it because obviously, you know, the price is not the $129. If it was that, I probably wouldn't get it. I'm not gonna lie. Not for something that I feel like, you know, is repeats or what have you. So yeah, I went in with Calm. Now I'm gonna go in with a Balance, and Balance is like the only like brown shade in the palette, but it's like a deep brown shade, which I really like. I do like the color story of this palette. Y'all know I live for a green, so you definitely know that I'm gonna be creating a green look for my second look with this palette. And not really doing much with I'm just only gonna use like the green, the outer half of the palette, and like the middle part of the palette, honestly, because I feel like the other colors, you have those already, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's the point? All right, so I'm gonna go in with this brown shade, and I'm just going to try to focus that in my outer corner. I'm gonna switch brushes. So outer V is going to be Mindful. Just packing that in. And I find like for these cream to powder shades, they work best with natural hair brushes. This, you know, it's almost like that same, you know, you find that in more higher end palettes, like your Natasha's and your Pat, you find like this nice kind of powder, and I just like them because, and I like using natural hair brushes. Nice. Very natural, like I'm not doing anything, you know, kind of crazy. So keeping it easy. Let me grab my MAC 242 and I'm just going to put Sense all over the lid. Right, even on top of Mindful. And that's Sense. Sensei, I don't know how to say it. It looked like Sense, you know, like senses. That's what the shade looks like. And this is so pretty. Just the perfect, like, everyday kind of color. And going in with Tranquil. And then just gonna put that more on the inner corner of the eye. So you kind of have like a gradient, not like a gradient, but yeah, like a gradient. You're gonna start with that and then kind of go into Sensei. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye and then we'll come back in for the lower lashes. Okay, so for the lower lashes, I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner in Walk of No Shame. And it's more like that burnt orange kind of color, that red color. And I'm going in with my Sigma smudge brush. And first, I'm just gonna smudge the color out. And then I'm gonna go in with the brown shade. And then that's it. That is look one. I'm gonna put on lashes. And then I'll be back to show you the completed look. Okay, so I finished look one, got the lashes on and everything. As you guys can see, it's really just an everyday kind of color look. All right, so stay tuned for look two with the Zendo palette, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna bring you in for look two using the Zendo palette. And today I just wanted to do something really easy. Like if you're on the go, it's perfect for every day. I'm gonna be using one shade, and the shade that we're gonna use is this brown color up in the top called Mindful. That's the shade that we're gonna use today. And just going to put her all, I might start just by blending it into on the lid. So just packing the color onto the lid. I didn't even put down any loose powder for fallout, but nonetheless. So yeah, just the one color is what we got going on today. Look at that, it is so pretty. And I'm going to put it in the crease first, but when I do like one shades, I just like to start by packing it onto the lid. And then I work on it into the crease. And I'm using my Dose of Colors shader brush. And now you see, I'm just bringing the color up into the crease area. So now that I have the shade all over, I'm probably about to go in with the crease brush just to work on the crease area some more. Give me some more. And now I'm just going to focus this right in the crease and then just going to blend it out. And that's it, y'all. This is like easy peasy, a one and done kind of look. And I don't even feel like you guys can really see the color and what the color is looking like. But it is so pretty. It's just like a nice, like terracotta, burnt orange kind of color into the crease. So just buffing out the edge. And I'm not doing anything else on the lower lash, honestly. I might go in, I'm gonna go in definitely with the same color on the lower lash, and I'm going to go in with Earthquake, which is my black brown shade from Marc Jacobs, and then just buff that one color out. And guys, that's pretty much it, one and done. I'm gonna do my other eye, and then I'll be back with the final look with lashes, liner, and everything on. Okay, so look 2 is finished. I did go in with Yama in the inner corner, and I put on my wing. No, well, I put on liner and some lashes, and this is look 2. All right, now for the third and final look. Let's go. Okay, so we're getting into the third look with the Zendo palette, and you kind of have to save the best for last. What is a look without a green look? And so today I'm gonna be using the greens in the palette, and just probably, it's just gonna be literally the outside corner of the palette is what we're gonna be using today. So let us dive in to the look. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Balance, and that is the one, and the one color that I probably use a lot is this color, Balance. So we're gonna start out with that color into the crease and up into the transition area. So I'm gonna show you what that color alone looks like, just that nice orangey color in the crease, which is perfect for the green that we're about to get into. Okay, so you can kind of see what that color looks like just alone all over the lid. And we're gonna go into Zendō, and I'm gonna put that right into the right on top of the first shade. And this is going to be the green. It's like that, I don't even know how to describe what the color looks like in the palette, but it's this ugly muted green color that is in the palette. So that's gonna be my crease color. I'm not putting it anywhere else, just building that color up into the crease. And you can kind of see it's like that money kind of green, that muted green is how I would describe it. And just going in circular motions, now that I have placed that color, I'm not really gonna go in with any more color because it is a pretty nice blend that I have going on now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the first like emerald green in the palette, and that is called, what is this color called? Mantra. So I'm gonna put Mantra. I haven't even changed brushes, y'all. I'm still using my one brush, and I'm putting this green color right here in the outer V. This color is so pretty. It's like a true emerald green. That is how I would describe this color. And I'm just going to pack it up into the outer corner, just packing the color on, just to kind of build up the color, and then I'm going to blend. So yeah, that's what's going into the outer V, is this green, this nice emerald green. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the shimmer shade, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Equilibrium. So got 2 shades on so far, well 3. First, I went in with Balance, Zendō, Mantra. Now I'm going in with Equilibrium, and I'm just gonna put that over the last shade and put that all the way in. This is like that nice blue green. Oh, if I had a black base and then I put this down, oh my God, that would be so pretty. So that is that shade. And then now I'm gonna go over that with Flow. So I'm just gonna put Flow like right in the center. Yes, Flow, come through. So that is Flow and Equilibrium. I'm gonna finish off the other eye, put my lashes on, and then we're gonna do the lower lashes. Yeah, okay. For my lower lashes, I just went in with the green pencil that I had a long time ago. I don't even think Smashbox makes those eyeliners anymore. But I was looking for Whirlpool by Marc Jacobs and I cannot find it anywhere. So I just used that. But anyway, I'm just going to go in with Mantra, the same green shade that I have put in the outer corner. And then I'm going to blend it out with Zeal. So just going in and then just kind of setting on top of the eyeliner. Such a pretty green. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend it out with Zeal. All right. Okay, so got that all blended out. Now I'm going in with the color Zeal. So pretty much just doing the same thing that I did on the top. We're gonna do that on the lower lashes, but this is Zeal. Just trying to get a nice little blend on the lower lash area, and just like so. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna put on my lashes, finish off my face, and I'll come back and give you my thoughts on the Natasha palette. Okay, so I completed off the eye look. This is the green eyes, and I really like the green. Everything that I used for this look, matter of fact, all the looks, it's gonna be listed in the description box down below, so you'll be able to see like blush, lipstick, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I kind of feel like, do we need this Natasha palette? Probably not. I like the palette. I don't really feel like it's as pigmented, you know, like as some of her other palettes. I do feel like you can get a couple of different looks in here, just going down the, you know, like you can get a couple of different looks in here just by going down each kind of row. You got a look going on there. The color that I did not like was Breath. I tried to use that today and for my inner corner, and it was very dry and patchy. I went over it with Yama to kind of give me like that same kind of reflected color as like the lid color. So for the most part, the shadows did perform pretty nicely. Like I said, you could get an everyday look from this palette, but is this something that you have to have? No. If you don't have any of her other palettes, which I'm going to show you a couple that, you know, I think if you have those, you don't really need this. If you don't own any, then this is a good intro. Although, like I said, the shadows weren't as pigmented as I feel like they were in some of her other palettes. And the first comparison I'm gonna do is the gold palette. And this one came out a couple holidays ago. I don't exactly remember what holiday. And she kind of gave us like the greens. So this is similar, this is similar to Mantra. And then this shimmer here is similar to Flow, which is what I have on my lid. I don't really think any of the other colors in here very married to that particular palette. And then she gave us the Metropolis palette. And again, it was like a holiday palette or something like that. And then this one is like a combination of a lot of the different colors. So this is probably one of, you know, her colorful palettes. Like you see, you have a green here. You have like, ooh, this color kind of looks like Zeal, or this one here kind of looks like Zeal. I feel like we have this orange shade balance, or this one is balanced. So if you have like this palette, I think you can kind of skip that palette. And then we have the bronze palette, which is probably the Zendō palette. And this one is like legit. I could put them up side by side. Like, look at that. That is legit the Zendō palette, just with the greens. So it's like she took out a couple of these shades here and then mixed in like some of those greens. And I'm gonna try and hold them up side by side. I just need something else to cover this one so you guys can see. So this is the Zendo and this is the bronze. So do you guys see? I'm not really gonna swatch or anything, but you kind of can see the only thing that the bronze palette doesn't have is the greens. So like I said, if you have any of these palettes, even if you had the Biba and you need a little bit of color, you can get that, you know, with just the greens. You know what I mean? But overall, I think it was just an okay palette. I definitely think these other palettes I showed you are way better. So if that's what you're interested in, then pick up any of those other palettes. But if you are okay with, you know, this palette that has a little bit of green, if you're someone that wears green all the time, and then you kind of have those neutral colors. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on the Natasha Denona palettes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching today's video. Again, everything is going to be listed in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Have you picked up the Zendo palette? And if you aren't subscribed, but you made it here, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become part of the Lady M fam. And while you're there, make sure that you hit the notification bell as well. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.